What is money? Is it the cash in your wallet? The numbers on your phone screen? The gold bars in a vault? The gold coins in a treasure chest? Or is it just a story we all agree to believe? In this video, we'll uncover the fascinating journey of money, from ancient bartering and cow-shaped coins to Bitcoin and hedge funds. We'll break it down simply with stories, facts, and a few surprises, so that by the end you'll feel much more competent and confident about this important part of life. Imagine a time long, long ago, before banks, before credit cards, even before coins. Back then, if you wanted something, you had to trade something. Hey, I'll give you 2 loaves of bread for that warm blanket. No thanks, I need eggs, not bread. That was called bartering, and it worked, but only sometimes. What if the other person didn't want what you had? Or your apples went bad before someone wanted them? So people all over the world started to look for something everyone would want. Something small, easy to carry, and special. That, my friend, was the beginning of money. The first money wasn't made in a factory. In some parts of the world, people used shiny cowrie shells. Others used big round stones, feathers, or even salt. Yes, salt was so valuable once that Roman soldiers were sometimes paid in it. That's where the word salary comes from. Eventually people began to use metals, like silver and gold, because they were shiny, rare, and didn't rot or break, and so coins were born. Around 600 BC, in the kingdom of Lydia, now Turkey, the first real coins were minted by a king named Alyattes. He stamped them with lions so people would trust they were real. Coins made trade easier. Everyone knew what they were worth. You didn't need a dozen eggs to buy a shoe anymore. Fast forward a few centuries, and people started to keep their coins in banks to keep them safe. But carrying around bags of heavy coins wasn't fun. So banks started giving out receipts. If you gave your gold to the bank, they gave you a paper that said, "This is worth 10 gold coins." People trusted these papers. They were easy to carry. That was the beginning of paper money. But here's the twist. Eventually, people used only the paper and stopped asking for the gold. Banks realized, wait a second, we can print more of these papers. But that was dangerous, because if everyone came to the bank to get their gold at the same time, there wouldn't be enough. And so we entered the world of trust-based money, also known as fiat money. Money that has value because we believe it does. Let's jump to the year 1971. The US dollar was backed by gold. Every dollar could technically be traded in for a piece of gold. But President Richard Nixon was in a tough spot. There were wars to fund, debts piling up, and not enough gold to back all the dollars being printed. So Nixon made a big decision. "Gentlemen," he might have said in a quiet room, "we can't let the world keep taking our gold. It's time to close the gold window." He shocked the world by ending the gold standard. That meant dollars were no longer backed by gold, just by trust in the US government. Since then, money became something different. It wasn't just coins or paper. It was credit, debt, and eventually digital. Today, most money isn't even physical. It's numbers on a screen. We use credit cards, tap phones, and send money through apps, sometimes without ever touching a coin. Do you know how much physical cash there is compared to digital money? Only about 8% of the world's money exists on paper and coins. The rest, just data, floating in cyberspace. That's kind of wild, isn't it? So if money isn't backed by gold, what gives it value? 3 things. Number 1, trust. People believe it's worth something. Number 2, scarcity. If too much is printed, it loses value. And 3, usefulness. If you can buy things with it, it matters. Think of money like a ticket at an amusement park. It works only if the park agrees it's worth a ride. In different countries, people use different money. Dollars, euros, yen, rupees. But they all work the same. A system of trust and belief. Here's the thing. Money is more than coins and cards. It's a tool, like a hammer. You can use it to build or to destroy. But no one teaches us how to use this tool. That's like giving kids a saw and saying, "Good luck." Many of us grow up with fear or shame around money. We hear things like, "Money doesn't grow on trees. Rich people are greedy. I'm just not good with money." But what if that's not true? What if money is just misunderstood? That's what this channel's about, and we're going to dive deep into those topics in the coming videos. On this channel, we're here to make money simple, friendly, and kind. We'll explore why money and rich people have such a bad rep, how to become friends with money and even enjoy paying bills, how banks really work, why people invest in stocks, the difference between assets, they make you money, and liabilities, they take money from you, what the rich understand about money that no one taught you in school, how to become your own best financial friend. Think of this as a journey, like a treasure hunt, and I'm your friendly guide. We'll walk together, chapter by chapter, and uncover the secrets no one told us. If you've ever felt behind, confused, or like you missed the money class in school, you're not alone. But the good news is, it's never too late to learn. Money isn't just for bankers or billionaires. It's for everyone, including you. So grab your backpack, bring your curiosity, and hit that subscribe button, because together we're taking the mystery out of money, one story at a time. And at the end, a little fun fact. Did you know some ancient people used cow-shaped money? Not pictures, not coins, tiny metal cows. Why? Because real cows were super valuable. So instead of carrying cows around, they carried little metal ones. Imagine paying for pizza with a tiny bronze cow. History is full of marvelous surprises. Thanks so much for watching and spending this time with me. I'm looking forward to catching up in the next video.